Hey guys, how are ya? Can't see me too good, can ya? There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Barb from Barb's Country Creations. I thought that I could come on and try to do a quick live before the storms come in and blow out my power, and then I can't see anything. So I thought I'd go on with you and we'll do a live. I'm going to be making a snowman head wreath, and I thought we could just hang out and chit chat, okay? Let me know what you guys are doing. Say hi when you come on, and I'm going to go ahead and angle you down so you can see what I'm doing, and let's hang out. All right. I hope you guys can see that. Okay. I don't know what this means, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. And there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this. So here's my little snowman I'm going to use tonight, guys. Woohoo, isn't he cutie pie? I just love him. Cutie, cutie, cutie pie. So all right, I got this wreath base here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start and chit chat. So what are you all up to this evening? How's your weather? We've got some nasty weather coming. Hey Doreen, how are ya? How your guys' weather going? Hi Janet. Janet from Illinois. Yeah, we got some storms coming. I guess my husband said like 60-mile-an-hour winds. He said supposed to hit about 7 o'clock. He said, when are you going to do your live? I said, well, I guess I better go on now, huh? Because I wanted to try to have everything cut up and done, so then it wouldn't take quite as long. So, and I know you can, all you can really see is my tummy. Sorry. So it was like 98 degrees outside. It's raining where you are too, Doreen? Yeah. We need rain. Everybody's grass is brown around here. All of our grass is dead. We certainly need rain. We've had to put water in the pool between the kids being in it and splashing it out and the heat evaporating it. Oh no. Janet, take it easy, hon. Take it easy. Stress will kill ya. For sure. Stress can make you feel bad too. Oh, my home phone just clicked. Don't know why, but I'm connected. I got smart this time. Tried to do a live yesterday connected to the house internet and it kept going in and out, so I made sure I'm not on my house internet. I'm on my cell phone internet. But if the power goes out, it'll be a little dark. You won't be able to see me. Which, for some people, that might be great. So did you all have dinner yet? I know it's kind of early for some of you guys. Our adopted dog Nova had to have eye surgery today. She had an eyelid that kept curling. Her bottom eyelid kept curling in, so she had to have surgery today. So I just got her home a little while ago. And I thought for sure she'd be more drowsy, but she was so happy to be home. She was going to take a nap. Told my son to go cuddle with her so I didn't have to put the cone on her, because if there's nobody sitting watching her, then we have to put the cone on her so she doesn't, you know, scratch at her eye. Oh my God, Janet, that's horrible. Absolutely, that would surely make you go through stress and worry about her. Absolutely. Wow, that's horrible, Janet. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Well, I'll definitely be saying prayers. definitely be saying prayers for you and your sister. Ah, baked mac and cheese and pork chop. Ooh, Doreen, that sounds good. I haven't done anything yet. We have leftover pizza from last night, so I have a feeling that's what we're going to eat. I had, we ordered pizza and pepperoni rolls last night, and everybody didn't eat as much as they usually do. But I think it's just because of the heat. Nobody's really eaten a whole lot, but we have a lot left over. So I had a pepperoni roll for lunch, and boy, did it give me heartburn. It gave me heartburn. Sorry, I got an itchy leg. So I took a ginger root pill, and it's pretty much gone now, but I know as soon as I eat some more, it's going to come back. And then I'll have to take another ginger root vitamin. Hi, Colleen. How are you? It's great to see you, too. It's been a while, guys. It has been a while. Things have been crazy around here with the kids and, everything. Now, we were just invited to go on a vacation. We don't have to pay nothing but our gas and our food and whatever, shopping we want to do, but the vacation site's free with other family. So I asked my husband, and he can't get off work, but he said to me and 2 of my kids can go, and those 2 one was at the beach when she was like 2, so she doesn't remember it, and the other one, the last time we were at the beach, he was in my tummy, so he didn't remember it at all. So it'll be nice. They'll get to go to the beach and do that. See the beach and see what it's all about. So they're excited. They're excited to go. Yeah, they had extra rooms, so they said, why not? Let's just see if family can go. So I thought that was really, really nice. So we're excited. We are excited. So yeah, if you guys do order from the 25th to the 3rd, we'll be back on the 2nd, but I probably wouldn't pack orders till the 3rd. So just remember, I'll be out of town. Hey, Kathy, how's it going? Long time no talk. How's Chester feeling? Is he feeling better today? He looked a little rough. He looked like he didn't feel good. He was tired. So, guys, did that lunar eclipse mess anybody else up? Let me tell you, I had insomnia for 3 days. The week of that eclipse, like before it happened, I had insomnia. I couldn't sleep, and then I wanted to sleep, and I pulled my back out. Hey, Kathy, how are you, hon? Oh, I missed that one. Oh, there you go, Colleen. Oh, Chester's been ordinary all day. Yeah, he looked like he was in a bad mood. He looked tired. Guys, if you guys don't know, Chester is Kathy's labradoodle. Isn't he a labradoodle or some kind of doodle? But oh my God, I just love him. He watches TV. His facial expressions. Ah, he's the cutest darn thing. And his buddy Dudley. Dudley. Hey, Linda, how are you? Welcome, guys. So we're just kind of chit-chatting tonight, guys, and making a wreath. We're making a snowman wreath. He's a golden doodle. Okay. Yeah, he looked like he was tired. You could tell by his little eyes. I dropped one. You could tell by his eyes he was tired. For sure. Yeah, I was just saying for all you guys that just popped on here, I think you guys, oh, wow, I must have done one too many. Or did I miss one? No, looks like I got them all. I cut one too many. Okay, this one must only have 17 and not 18. Okie doke. So anyway, our adopted puppy, well, she's not a pup, well, she's still kind of a puppy, but she's like 100 and some pounds. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. Well, she had eye surgery today. Her eyelid, in the lower eyelid, kept flipping up and irritating her eye, or flipping in, I guess you should say, and irritating her eye, so we had to have it fixed. We gave it about a year to try to fix on its own, and I've been off and on flipping it back, you know, for her, but she would cry and scratch at it, and, you know, it would just water and water, and we said, well, you know what, it bothers her, let's get it fixed. So we got it fixed today. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, it's been hot here too. I guess my husband just come in before I went live and asked me what I was going to do, and I said, well, I'm getting ready to go on a live. I wanted to pre-cut some things so it didn't take quite as long. And he's like, well, when do you plan on going on? I said, shortly. Why? And he says, well, it's going to storm, and we're going to get like 60-mile-an-hour winds. So he's a little concerned, you know, that I would lose power. So he goes, if you're going to go on, you might want to go on now. I'm like, okie doke. So here I am. I'm on. Which I'm so glad I had a chance to get on. Rachel started working, and, you know, she only works a couple-hour shifts. And then, you know, with the weather so hot, my niece was bringing my great nieces over, which I love seeing the girls. They are so much fun. Getting so big. So much fun. And then my daughter Brooke, they got engaged and bought a puppy the same day. So she's going to PA school, and she has to do all of her stuff online because college is, you know, closed right now. So when she has exams and stuff, I have to watch the puppy. So, and then when they let them out to go to the potty, my daughter lives right over that way. She's right next door. But when they let the puppy to go out the potty, she runs over here, and they get mad. And then they call me, she's coming. And then her other dog will follow, because it's like, you know, being the mother hen of the puppy. So, yeah. So I've had a visitor or two a couple times a day. They ran over just before I was going to go get Nova, so I'm glad Brooke chased them to come get them because I had to leave. So guys, when you pop on, say hi, so I know you're here. I don't want you to think I'm not talking to you. I'd love to have a conversation with you if you say hey. Hey, hey. Right? So, yo, what have you all been doing to keep yourselves busy during these lockdowns and stuff like that? Have you guys been crafting? I know some people are cleaning out their house, which I really, really need to do. It's bad. I've brought some stuff from when my aunt passed, and I still gotta finish going through it all. It's insane. I saw your gnomes, Kathy. Those are the cutest darn things. I just love them. Here, I want to see. No, it is not maroon mesh, Janet. I know, it's kind of hard to see. I don't have my big light plugged in. I was going to use maroon mesh, which is this one. But then I decided to use this one instead. Here, this one instead. I'm sorry, my light turned again on me. So it's not giving me great light, but I'm using this one instead. I need to get a couple more lights. This overhead one is like, it's like a coal coloring light, and it doesn't, it makes things too bright. So if you're using white, it's just really, really, it like glares on it, I guess you want to say. So I try not to use it if I don't have to. Thanks, Kathy. I like this red and white and black. I really, really, really like it. I think my daughter's cat got down here, and the other cats, they won't go upstairs now since we got her, but it's like she's the baby of them all. Her name's Pickles. She was adopted the same time we adopted Nova, and my other cats just, they're like petrified of her. Don't know why. They want nothing to do with her. So yesterday, her and one of my older cats were having a big old stare down. It was crazy. Oh, well, bless you, Colleen. Stay safe, for sure. Yeah, my husband worked through it, but he was able to work from home, which was nice. You know, he was able to still bid jobs and stuff from home. So it kept him safe. Because he's high risk, and so is my son, my youngest son, and now I'm high risk because I have like cold air induced asthma, but I was just diagnosed with diabetes for sure. Last year I was able to control it with changing my diet, but then it decided to come back full force. Little stinker. So I definitely have it now, and we're still kind of trying to figure out how to get it under control. It's still not cooperating with the medicine and the diet change. The only one good thing is the medicine has curbed my appetite, so that's good. Okay, so here's our base, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and find our spot that we're going to go ahead and put our snowman. Find our spot. And here's our snowman. Oh, they are all so stubborn, aren't they? Men are so stubborn. Now mine refuses to wear a mask. He says if he gets sick, he gets sick. So, and then I always come up with I call it the smart-ass comment, you know, well, then you better make sure your life insurance is paid up, thinking, you know, it might jar him to do what he's supposed to do, but no. He just tells me it is. Okay, so we're going to put our guy right here. What do you think? You like him here, guys? See how the light makes him glare? Because he's kind of shimmery. See, Kathy? They're all stinkers. What do you think of him right here, guys? Think he looks good right there? Alright, I'm going to put him here. So Rachel got her permit yesterday, her driver's permit. She did very good. She passed. So she drove for the first time. Let me tell you, she's a little rough. Thanks, Colleen. She's a little rough, but she was driving my truck, and I got to take it to get, it's making like a clunking noise in the front end on the driver's side. It started to make a clunking noise, so I think I need a new, what are those things called? Hubs, maybe? I'm not real sure. But it needs something. That's all I know. It needs fixed. So I gotta call Monday and see if I can drop it off to the mechanic this week. It's got almost 200,000 miles on it, so it's due. But I think when we go away, I'm gonna ask my uncle to borrow his Jeep, since my truck has so many miles on it that, and we have to have 4-wheel drive because you drive on the beach. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute, guys, so I can do this. So I I might ask my uncle to borrow his Jeep. I mean, my vehicle runs really good, but I just don't want no issues. That's all. Okay, here's our snowman. Here's our snowman. Alright, so let's put a couple bows on here. We're going to put one here, maybe one here. So let's do some bows. Oh, look, now you can see me, not my belly anymore. Oh, Kathy, that's cool. We have red cardinals. We have a male and a female, and there's a female always chasing the male when they fly. And I tell my husband all the time that that's my dad and his sister. That's my aunt chasing my dad. That's my dad and his sister being goofballs. Now I am using, Janet, I am using burgundy for the bow. I am using burgundy. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me use a couple pipe cleaners instead. So, have you guys been able to go to any craft shows, craft fairs, county fairs, state fairs, anything? They have canceled all of my stuff now, clear up to October. So my pretty much season's done. My season's done. Which stinks. Because this was the year I was really looking forward to doing. Alright, so first we're going to make this about 6 inches on each side, so it'll be a 12-inch bow on the bottom. And once it starts storming, my husband will go outside with an umbrella and stand in a storm. It sure is sad, Colleen. It is. I mean, they're outdoor activities. Like, our amusement parks just opened today, but you have to wear a mask. It's just, you know, when it's in the 90s and the 100s, it's hot. And people like us who have asthma, you can't breathe with a mask on. It's not good for you to breathe in your own carbon dioxide. So, you know, that's not good for people with asthma or lung conditions, COPD, anything like that. It's not good for them. So, we won't be going this year. And then they want you to wear a mask to, like, the pools, but then once you get into the pool area, you don't have to wear your mask. But if you're going to sit where they eat and stuff, you have to wear your mask unless you're eating. So it's insane. At that point, you might as well just stay home. There's no fun in it. I'd rather stay home and just swim in my own pool. Alright, I'm going to put a little black in this just to break up the burgundy so there's not so much burgundy in it. And I'm going to put this on this spool over here, so... Yeah, so now I guess they're not even having our, like, county fairs where, you know, the animals and stuff are. The only thing they're going to do is where they just do the animals. The 4-H stuff, they're not doing anything else. So, that's going to stink. Now, the one thing I was going to do, it's called Fort Ligonier Days. It's, you know, a fort from the wars. And I guess they made an announcement on the news, which I haven't gotten anything from them yet, but they made an announcement on the news that they're going to be doing virtual show, but I haven't received anything from them yet, and I was supposed to do that one also, and I'm paid, so I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. Okay, so I'm using this. I love this snowman ribbon. Oh, do I love it. It's so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to put a couple of these in there. Now this is our first big bow. And then we're going to do a couple little smaller ones. Make this one 3. Guys, if you could please bless my page, share the love, that would be awesome sauce. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Okay, I'm going to use this burgundy. It's wrapping it up its own way. Alright, so I'm almost done doing this one. So I guess our school is having a meeting next week about our kids, if we're going to cyber school them or not. The maroon mesh, where the heck did I get that at? Janet, I don't remember. Let me look. This one says Paper Mart. I got it at Paper Mart. That's where I got that one at. Now, if you like this other mesh that I use, the black, the white, yeah, black, white, red, I have that on the website. But the maroon stuff I got from, Paper Mart. Okay, and then I'm going to put this little piece of this velvet in here. This is so pretty. Just a little bit of it in there. Just as an accent. It matches all this so nicely. Alright, so let's tie this one up. Yeah, Janet, I got that at, gosh, I've had it for a couple years though. I got it at Paper Mart. And I know they're based in California, so I don't even know if they're still open yet. Still open or what. Because, you know, California, they're still closed with a lot of stuff. Okay. So let's just fluff this out a little bit. I'll fluff it out better once it's on. Just kind of want to spread it out a little bit. So yeah, I guess, you know, we have to choose if we're going to cyber school our kids or what's going to happen for the school year, this coming year coming up. I don't know what to do. I have a son that's, you know, high risk, and he can't sit in school all day with a mask on, but yet he's not good at, I mean, the last couple months of school they did, you know, through home on the computers, and he's not real disciplined as far as that goes either, so I just don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. Because he's going into 9th grade, and I told him, you know, these are the years he's got to really buckle down on, because, you know, I know he's not going to go to college, but if he wants to do an apprenticeship like his one older brother's doing, well, both his brothers did it for electrician, and he's really got to take it seriously because they look at that stuff. Oop, just drop that maroon. Okay. Oh, that's going to be pretty on there. What do y'all think? I think that's going to be very pretty there with him. The only bad thing is the mesh sticks to everything, doesn't it? So we're going to go ahead and put this bow here. There's one. There's the other one. There it is. There it is. Oh, somebody's goofing off upstairs. This way a little bit more. All right, I got this one twisted. All right. And then I fluff it up a little bit more once I get it on the wreath, because it just gets all discombobulated anyway until you get it all tied up. There it is. I was saying, where's that other tail at? It's hiding. Now, have you guys, any of you guys gone like back into a lockdown or anything? I know my county has gone back a little bit there. You can't eat in the restaurants. You can eat outside the restaurant, but you can't eat in the restaurant. They're doing that again. They're kind of blaming it on bars, why they're having a spike, but, you know, can't do nothing about, you know, it has nothing to do with the protests and the people getting in other people's faces, and people going to grocery stores and licking the food and taking bites out of the food and touching the food, and it's like you're almost scared to, now that I saw that they're opening containers and drinking out of them and then closing them back up, so you don't even know that they've been opened until after you get them home. It's scary. Very scary. Yeah, this school's a very trying thing also, you know, with the kids. I mean, they say the kids aren't really carriers of it, but, you know, we have had a few kids' deaths, and, you know, they're the ones that have underlying issues, and like I say, breathing's not an option, so I really can't, you know, take that chance with my son. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, so we got one bow on. Okay. So there's the one bow, guys. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's try a couple more. We're going to go one here. And probably one here. Okay. Now those ones I think I'm going to do terry bows, so I'm going to use my pro bow for that. Even though I use my one pro bow, I'm going to use my bigger pro bow for the terry bow. I make them better on here for sure. Wow. You know, times are just scary anymore. It's just scary. It's like I think a lot of these, I want to call hoodlums, are using the excuse of the Black Lives Matter and the protesting. You know, I'm all for protesting and I'm all for rights. But, when you take it to an extreme that you do not need to take it to, when you are hurting innocent people, when you are destroying people's property, when you are attacking people in their cars and shooting their children, you're out of control. Like, it needs to stop. It really needs to stop, because, you know, what did those people ever truly do to you? You know, so these people are being affected, and they have nothing to do with whatever, you know, happened. My heart breaks for the children. Most definitely breaks for the children. The police, yeah, there's bad police out there. But you know what? You got bad teachers out there. You've got bad... There's bad in every aspect of the world. There's bad in every career of the world. And you can't pinpoint it onto just one career. There's bad everywhere. You know, there's just bad people everywhere. And unfortunately, some hide behind a shield or a badge. Some hide behind a desk. Some hide in the woods. You just, you know, in today's day and society, you just don't know what you're going to run into. You don't know. But you can't stigmatize one for what others do. Like, I have known bad police officers, and I know some that as soon as they put that badge on, it goes straight to their head. And I know other ones that would do anything to help you. Really, really nice people. You've just got one in every crowd. But you can't condemn one for what others do. You can't. It's not one race's fault. It's not like they want us to pay for them being slaves. Well, okay, I get it. That was horrible. But not everyone's family had anything to do with that, A, and why do we have to be penalized for something our ancestors did that we don't agree with? I was raised, you know, I'm Irish. Irish were slaves. The Irish were brought to America as slaves. There were many, many, many cultures. You know, you had what Hitler did to the Jews. You had, you know, but there has been, how do you put it? There has been drama. I don't want to say drama. There has been tragedy in almost every race or creed imaginable. But once people start making it right, you got to let them make it right, and you have to move forward and make the world a better place. You can't dwell on it. You can't condemn people who had nothing to do with it. It's a shame. It's just a shame. It breaks my heart. Totally, totally breaks my heart. Sorry. Probably not the right thing to be talking about, but it does break my heart. And then the police can't even do their jobs because these people, these rioters, are, some are there to be peaceful, which, I'm all for that. But once you start, attacking other people and hitting other people and destroying their businesses, and then you're no longer considered a, what do they want to call? It's not a riot. You're a rioter, but it's not a peaceful protest anymore. It is violence, and you should be prosecuted for that violence. Because that person that you hit, or the business that you destroyed, that person's life mattered just as much as yours. And it's not right. It's not right. It just brings me to tears to see our country like this. Yeah, Janet, I feel bad for the police too. I really do. Like I said, there's some bad ones out there. Trust me, I've come across some bad ones, but I've come across some really, really, really good ones too, that their heart is in the right place, that they're truly out there to make a difference. But, unfortunately, you see more of the bad things because the news likes to sensationalize things. You see more of the bad things than you do the good things, which is a shame. Truly is a shame. You never see a good human, what do they call them? Not a human resource, but a good deed till the very, very end of a newscast. Very, very end. And it only gets a blurb of like 10 seconds. Where they'll sit and they'll talk about everything else and sensationalize it and give it more credit than the credit it's due. And they'll talk about that for 45 minutes. And they'll put 15 different news people on it instead of talking about that one or two or three good deeds that people have done. I'd rather see those at the head of a broadcast than, oh, this person was just killed, or, this was just done. And I'd rather see what do they call it? Human interest stories, not the tragedies. Yes, they're newsworthy, but when it comes to violence and stuff, they're not. I'm sorry, but they shouldn't be that newsworthy. Oh, it's totally out of control. Absolutely. It is totally, totally out of control. The police are afraid to respond to anything for fear that they're going to get attacked. And that's a shame, because they can't protect you. And then they want you to disband or defund the police department. Why? So you can continue to go out and destroy things and kill people and get away with it? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And that's the only reason why they want it disbanded, so they can still remain the hoodlums that they are and get away with the crap and the drug deals and everything else. And I say, whenever you get murdered or someone in your family gets murdered because, there was no police, whose fault's that? You better not go and sue your county or sue your township or whatever because there was no police officers, because that's what you people wanted. This is a generation of, they don't want to be accountable for anything. They want everybody to give, but yet they don't want to be a productive member of society. They want everything handed to them while they sit at home and do nothing. And it's not right. Exactly, Janet. Anybody's being put through. I mean, they're doing crime, you know, on their same race, and it's horrible. It's horrible. You know, you've got them jumping on cars as they're trying to drive down the road with their children in the car, and then if, you know, you run them over, then it's shame on you, but yet they're smashing the windows of your car and, you know, shooting at your car, and you have children in that car. Well, I'm sorry, but if somebody's going to do that, cars can be replaced. I'm fine with, the, you know, whatever, with the car. The car can be replaced. But if I have children in my vehicle and you're attacking my car and you're throwing bricks and hitting my vehicle with logs and stuff, you are going to get run over. Because I'm going to protect my children that's in the car. That's my job as a parent, is to protect my children. And then they get outraged because they get ran over. I don't know what to tell you. Get out of the way then. But I'm glad we you know, here in where I live, we haven't had anything bad. Thank goodness. But doesn't mean it won't happen someday. If it continues to stay out of control. Sorry. But then you have people sitting in jail that were in there for an accident, you know, who did not mean to hurt somebody. And they're sitting in jail for a very, very long time. But you have these people that are just out there just destroying things and hitting people and killing people and brutally attacking them, and there's no recourse for it. It's not right. If that's the case, then you need to let everybody out of jail for what they've done. Alright, let me cut. I used some really, really thick wire to put the snowman in with, and I want to cut it so it's not hanging out anywhere.
Call from Clearsville Salt.
Nope, there's my school district. They can leave a message.
Call from Clearsville Salt.
My daughter's friend, one of her friends is, her mom's a teacher, so I can get all my information from her. But let me silence that. I just silenced that. Don't worry about that later. Alright. I think this is a little big. I shouldn't have made it so big, but oh well. We'll make do with it. A little bigger than what I wanted it to be. A little bigger than what I imagined it to be. How about that? But what do they say? Go big or go home? Oh yeah, Janet, I agree. It's a scary thing. I mean, for people who work in those cities and stuff, it's scary that they got to go to the cities and work. And then my one friend, her son just became a police officer for the Pittsburgh police, and I don't know, it's bad. I worry about him, and I'm sure she does too. I'm like, really, couldn't he have picked a better place to go? scary. Very, very, very scary. Okay, let me cut my little tails here. Let me dove them. And we'll do one more bow. One more bow. One more, I missed it. Okay, doke. Alright, we're going to put one more here, but it's going to be, I think, a little bit smaller. I'm going to kind of set it over here on the side, but we're going to definitely make that one a smaller one. For sure. Yeah, I'm glad we live out in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely glad I live out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, not saying it would never happen here, but I'm just glad we live far out and away from the city. Okay, so there's my little guy. Alright, so let's do our last bow. And I feel if people don't like, if this country's as bad as what they think it is, then they can go. Nothing's keeping them here. They have a choice. They can leave. We don't hold you hostage. You can go. You can go at any time. That's what makes it the land of the free. You can come and go as you please. If you don't like it, you can go. It's pretty simple. Isn't that how you tell your adult kids? You will live under my rules when you're under my roof, and if you don't like it, you can go and make your own rules. Or follow someone else's rules. Alrighty, tidy. Just keep on moving here. Like I said, we're down to our last bow. We'll be good to go. I'll tell you what, that little ring light, he's quite hot. It makes you sweat. It makes you sweat. I know my power's still on, so I know my air's working, but that little light gets hot. Yeah, we were finally excited we were going to have some restaurants open, but now that looks like they're going to be closing again for a little while. Or if you do eat, you have to eat outside or in your car. You can't eat inside a restaurant anymore. And if you do drink, you're limited to 3 alcoholic drinks with your dinner, with your meal. You can't sit and drink all night. So, things have sure been changing. Okay, black one in there. Coming down to the home stretch here, guys. Last but not least, whew, I have to turn that fan on. Give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta turn my fan on. Get the air moving. It's hot in here. One more loop. Okey-doke. Alright, wrap it up here. Get her put on the wreath and then we should be finished up there. Alright, so let's So are you guys, like our vet's office, like I can't take her in, they have to come out to the car and get her, and then you sit in the car and they call you. You guys have the same thing if you have pets? Okay, last but not least, let's toss all this over here. Get it out of the way so it doesn't stick to the wreath. And put it here. can't get it in there. There it goes. That little stinker did not want to get in there. Okie doke. Put this last one in here. Get them tied up. Okay. Let's get this one spread out and then we'll all be done. Okie doke. Alright, almost done fluffing this up.
Call from Maryfield Dolls. Call from Maryfield Dolls.
Sorry guys, it's my son's kids' school district calling. They'll leave a message. Okie doke.
Call from Maryfield Dolls.
So here we go, guys. There we go.
Call from
There is our wreath. Okay.
Call from Dolls.
There we go. That's our snowman wreath. If you're wondering where I got the snowman, I got him at barbscountrycreations.com. He's listed under Christmas. I have a few of them left. And pretty much all the ribbon on here is from Barb's Country Creations also, and so is the mesh. Okay guys, have a great evening. Stay safe. If you're in the line of storms like we are, please be safe. You know, if it's flooded, stay off of it. And I will see you guys again. Bye-bye.